Kenya on Wednesday effected its end of the EAC talks on establishing a joint force by dispatching its troops to the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
As neighbors with various interlinkages, the destiny of DRC is intertwined with ours.
The M23 rebels, a mostly Congolese group, resumed fighting in late 2021 after lying dormant for years, accusing the DRC government of failing to honor an agreement to integrate its fighters into the army.
We will not allow armed groups, criminals, and terrorists to deny us the potential for shared prosperity.
The commander-in-chief says Nairobi has extensively consulted before reaching the decision, which has been okayed by the United Nations Secretary General, Chair of the African Union, and the heads of state in the East African community. Kenya has contributed to at least 46 peacekeeping missions since independence, and though the constituent countries will be funding this particular mission, the special envoy to East African community and Kenya's ambassador to DRC, Macharia Kamau, says more funding from foreign countries will come in handy.
Our belief is that we shall be looking for a significant amount of money. That number depends on the amount of the capability that is actually deployed.
Keeping its part of the agreement, Burundi has already dispatched its boots, with Nairobi on board. The rest of the EAC member countries are set to follow suit.
Our Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan.
However, there is reluctance from Tanzania, who recently lost at least 16 soldiers under the Force Intervention Brigade, while a Rwandan contingent will be deployed along the border after Kinshasa objected to Kigali's participation in any operations within the DRC.
There will be no effect on the other missions. We will remain engaged in ATMIS, in other missions where we are.
While deploying a military presence plays its role, political goodwill is also being explored. From 21st to 27th of November, Kenya will host stakeholders in Nairobi in an attempt to find a peaceful way forward.
Your Excellency, the success of this mission will be predicated majorly on the outcomes of the political and diplomatic track that demands for cessation of hostilities to create conditions for the disarmament of the armed groups.
The flagging off of the Kenyan troops into DRC is a reassurance of how Africa is set to deal internally with its own issues. For K24 from the Embakasi Garrison, I'm David Kagina.